Hey, this is Aaron.
And Blake, we're AB Data.
Thanks for walking through this Alteryx Weekly challenge with us.
In this video, we're taking a look at Alteryx Weekly Challenge number 218, available on the Alteryx community under the Academy page. We'll take a look at the start file here. Arnold at Platinum Motors would like to get a better picture of his car sales from last month. So we have a data set with 50 individual transactions based on car type. We have compact cars, minivans, sedans, and SUVs, and we want to create a report map as well as a summary table showing the average sale price and the number of vehicles sold by type. So the text input tool has our 50 records of raw data, including the buyer's location, which is a spatial object. We have the type of vehicle as well as the sales price. So here I'm sorting on the type of vehicle for the report map. The report map has an embedded tile function, so ultimately we'll use that sorting order to help us create different colors for the different car types. So here on the data tab of the report map tool, it's really important that the thematic field is set to the type of vehicle. On the layers tab, if we expand the options for connection number 1, so adding first the points layer, making sure that number 1 connection is added. Here we can set the point style to a circle, and then the tile method to unique value. So here's our embedded tile function. So we could manually set tile values or even configure it to use the smart tile method perhaps, but here the unique value will give us the desired report legend and grouping that we'd like to see. So the default legend positioned off to the right should work for us. And here we have our color-coded circles telling us what type of vehicle has been purchased. So that's our tool container number 1. Let's take the same source of data and stream it down to a summarize tool. And here we can group by the type of vehicle and then calculate the average sales price as well as count the number of vehicles per type. We need these data points for the final table. And to get the structure that is desired, we first need to transpose these data points before we can cross-tab them into the ultimate format. So here, the name field where we have the average sales price and the vehicle sold, we want to retain those as our grouping fields. And then the type of vehicle we'll set as the column headers, so we'll get one unique field per type of vehicle. And mapping the values along will ultimately get the shape that we're looking for. And the table tool that we ultimately want to create will take those data points and allow us to format them. So here we have some column rules used to add some conditional formatting. In this case, there are certain rows, the average sales price, for which we would want to see a prefix. So only where the row is number 1 do we want a prefix of a $sign. In this case, row number 1 has the average sale price, and row number 2 is the number of vehicles sold. So we would not want to see a $sign for row number 2. So I've used a select tool just to update the name of the report map to also be table to allow us to easily stack them vertically on top of one another. So thanks to the union tool to stack those data points, and then the layout tool, which allows us to configure each of these records in a vertical orientation. And here we'll use the default configuration for the most part in the layout tool, allowing us to take those 2 reporting snippets and stack them vertically and produce our output.
Thank you for learning with us today. Good luck on your Alteryx journey.
For more information on custom training, managed service automations, and more, please visit our website at abdataconsulting.com.